Salute, 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 everybody. This Black Swan. I gotta I gotta lay down for this one. Okay, y'all. This is July 21st, 2024. My youngest son's birthday. He just turned 17. Happy birthday to my baby. But I didn't come for all this. Oh, there's a whole lot of stuff going on today. Joe Biden, Sleepy Joe, Diaper Joe, all the Joes, has said he is dropping out the race for re-election. And he is endorsing Kamala Harris, our vice president. Now, I have to give the president his flowers. He made a decision he needed to make. He's 86 years old. And even though he is heartbroken, he's heartbroken because he has to drop out the race. He did a good thing. I've been watching him for the past few weeks, months, and his mind is there, but I really think his energy isn't. And his organization of his thoughts is declining. What did it for me was when he did the radio show, and I understood what he was saying. He was saying he was proud to be vice president of the first Black president, and proud to be president and have the first Black Asian uh, president, female president, vice president, excuse me. But it came out all kinds of crazy. So, and when I say it came out all kinds of crazy, it came out so bad that it overshadowed Mr. Man's lies that he always tells, his xenophobia propaganda he always uh, puts out. He's been less with it. Trump has been less with the xenophobia. He's still doing it. He's just not making the obvious dog whistle keywords he normally does. So it's unfortunate that President Biden has dropped out the race. And it is exciting to hear that Vice President Harris will be running. Now, I was over at Tracy Brown live, uh, her live cast this morning, or afternoon, I should say. Shout out to Tracy Brown. And uh, she had a good commentary and using her tarot, and it was a collective of thoughts. Who is Kamala's preferee, if you will? Who's her top four? Well, of course, CBS News had four people. One was Governor Cooper, and another one was another governor, Gretchen Whitmer. Whitner. And then there's another female, Gina Raimondo. And then there's two black men. I didn't get their names. I think one's first name is Wes. But the discussion was coming, trying to figure out who would, and it was funny, but oddly, it was not even a Democrat. It was Liz Cheney. She would make a great VP. Keep in mind, Kamala is needing somebody who's going to pick up her weak sides. She may be strong on the domestic front, but she needs someone who is strong on the foreign affairs front. And we all thought Liz Cheney. Only time will tell. And like I said, she has CBS's top four people for her choice. But I hope she makes the choice best for her and for this country. Whew, I am laying down like I'm at the psychiatrist's office, honey. I'm laying on the couch. This has got my head spinning. It's got my Meniere's working worse than it usually does. Um, as I gather my thoughts, this country needs healing, unity, first and foremost, spirituality. And when I say spirituality, I am speaking in regards to dividing church and state. We need to get rid of the combined church and state rhetoric that has been going on for centuries. When we say division of church and state, that's what we mean. Am I against God? Absolutely not. Jesus Christ is my Savior. But I am also spiritual. And I said what I said and meant what I said. Things that don't have anything to do with older white men, meaning younger women's wombs, needs to be separated, church and state. Whether my child says grace in front of his food at school, it's nobody's business. Whether they have the Ten Commandments at the school, it's not necessary. You're offending more people than you are not. Do I have a problem with the Ten Commandments at the school? No. But if there's other religions that have a similar mantra or commandments, put theirs up as well. My thoughts are going to What can two women do? Now, mind you, two women can do a lot. It would be unorthodox, but there are a lot of women around the world who are becoming presidents, prime ministers, queens. So why not a female president and vice president? I just want what's best for the people of this country. And right now, middle class down to the poor is paying the taxes of those who are rich. Make that make sense. Our healthcare is skyrocketing. It is taken, even if you had the best insurance and you just want to come in for an annual checkup, you may not be able to get in until next year. Let's not even talk about dentistry. It's worse. Mental health, that taboo illness. Everybody has a touch of it, whether they want to admit it or not. But those who need the help can't get it. And they wonder why people are shooting their babies and shooting up places and doing just absolute obscene things. And yes, I do understand that part of this is biblical. We need to shrink the xenophobia, the racist rhetoric, the socioeconomic racism. We need to come together and work with each other. This is getting old. It's getting so old and so tired. Nobody wants to hear this rhetoric of them versus us. Because I'll tell you this, Russia don't care if it's them or us in regards to America. We all in their crosshairs. We need to help one another. We need to build this country up instead of tearing it apart like we're doing. And like I said, I, for one, am tired. I'm tired of being afraid for my children and my grandchildren to be able to love who they want to love, no matter what color they are, what religion they are. I am afraid for my children and my grandchildren to be able to drive, walk down the street, go to the mall without law enforcement automatically looking at them negatively. And if they speak on their rights as a human being, they're taken out. don't even leave the house unless I have to because of my fear that something or someone is going to do something to me or my family for the color of my skin, my religion, my vernacular, my socioeconomic status. That's no way to live for anyone. So I say, Vice President Kamala Harris, what are you going to do for the people of the United States? And I'm going to purposely separate the elite. They don't need anything. But those who work hard for the things that they want and need, even those who try to work, even those who need help. What are you going to do for us? How are you going to heal America? How are you going to bring us together where we don't look at us or at each other and see the differences, but yet see the common ground that we have? I pray that you find a running mate that has the same thought process of healing this country instead of dividing it. All right, folks, I'm off my psychiatrist couch now. Like, share, subscribe, leave a comment. I greatly appreciate it. This is Black Swan. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday and have a fabulous week. I'm out.